Hello everyone, I want to introduce you guys about a user-defined function. But before I start, I want to introduce my group member first. Linh Tinh Hao, Raymond Lin Kai Wei, Wong Heng Sen, and Tae Hong Biao, and I am Dong Jia Juan. Let's start to talking about a user-defined function. In program C, a program is made of one or more functions, one and only one of which must be called main. The execution of the program always starts with main, but it can call other functions to do some part of the job. A function in the C can be called to perform a particular task and support the concept of modular programming design techniques. A caller function receives control from a calling function. When the caller function completed its task, it returns to the calling function. It may or may not return a value to the caller. The function main is called by the operation system. Main in turn call other function. When main is complete, control returns to the operating system. And the functions are made for code reusability and for saving time and the space. So we can see from this picture, this one is the main function. And main function calling two functions. One is the function 1, the second is function 2. So we can see the below one, the function A and function B is called by the function 1. The other side one, function A, B, C is called by function 2. Let's go next. So I'm going to introduce the three important parts of the user-defined function. The function prototype. So here I have the three important things. First one is return data type. This one is a function name and the input argument. So return type of the function. The type of value returned by the function, or wait if the function does not return a value. The function name. The number of parameters of an input argument for the function to list of parameters or arguments separated by commas. The parameter list must specify the data type of the parameter, but their names are optional for the function prototype. A function can have no argument, but the parenthesis is still required. So they have a four type of the function. The first one is the function that accepts one or more than one value. We can see from the example that inside the parenthesis have a two value. This one is a one value, this one is two value. So going for the second one, the function that does not return a value is also calling the wait function. So the data type should be the wait, not other return data type. So this one is a function name and this one is the input argument. So the third one is the function that return a value. So this one is a data type, this one is function name, and this one is the value, also calling the input argument. The last one is function that accept no value. From the example, this one data type, function name, but inside the parenthesis is nothing. So we're going for the next one, function definition. See from this picture that this one is a function heading and the inside one is the function body. The function heading, similar as the function prototype, except it does not end with a semicolon. The parameter list of input argument must specify both the data type, variable names, and a function body. The function heading must match the function prototype, especially the return type, the data types in the parameter list, and the number of parameter. The function definition should always come after the function prototype and written outside of the main function. The function body, or compound statement containing the statement that specifies what the function does. So coming for the last part, function call. A function call executes the instruction contained in the body of the coded function. Use the name of the function we want to call followed by a pair of parentheses containing arguments that are separated by commas. When an argument is passed to the function might or might not to be return a value. The type of argument we use must match the data type used in the parameter list of function prototype and function definition. A function can appear before or after the function definition, and a function can be called many times. When putting the function prototype, a function definition, and the function call together, all of them might have a matching name, a return value, type, and number of argument of type of argument. So we see the example. This one is the example about the function that has a return value. This one is the prototype, the return data type, the function name, and the value. So in the main function, this one is our user function, user defined function. So function definition, this one is the this one is the return data type, function name, and the value, and it must be same as the function prototype, but except the semicolon. So this one is the function body, and we have to return the value. So and we going for this one. This one is a function that does not return a value. So the function prototype, this one should be using the void because we know that does not return a value, and function name in the input argument. The function call in main function should be right like this, and the function definition, this one should be followed by the function prototype and without the semicolon. And this one, the function body is different with the last example because we don't need return any value, so we don't need return the value in the void function. So
Hello, today I will show and describe about the function with no argument and no return value in C. And first, type the include stdio in hash, and then type the form and bracket, and type the bracket, and type the printf bracket, and find the sum of This statement will pass up here and now type the wrong action and get and type and now type the wrong addition and get and type the bracket and enter the variable int sum a equals 0 and b equals 0 and type print f type printf and type enter the number. And now type the scatter bracket and type the percentage and percentage and now type the a and b and now enter the formula for the sum. Sum equals a plus b and now type the output. Enter the print f and enter the sum of a equal percentage and b equal percentage and now type the a, b and sum and now display choose the source file and type the name for the file and save. And now get something done and now that's 9 and now enter the number by 3 and enter. display. Type the 1 and 3. Enter. I get the answer. Thank you for watching.
Hello. Now let me explain the example of the user-defined function. The question of example is to check whether a number entered by user is prime number or not. Okay, in this example, we are using function with no argument but return value. Okay, now let me show the examples. In every C program, we start at here in code, and this studio is a header file. This include studio is a statement which tells the compiler to insert the contents of studio at the particular place. And we must include the corresponding header file. If not, the program cannot run. Okay. In the function prototype, we use in input, and in the function prototype, we must have a semicolon here. Okay. After this, we go into the main functions. In the main function, we must have a curly bracket at the start and the end of the main function. And in the main function, we have declared the variables. In this example, we use integer. Integer got numbers, I, and result. And in the variables, we must have a semicolon also. And now this statement is no argument is passed to input. Here, this no argument passed input. Okay, because this question we need to check the numbers entered by user is prime number or not, so it will repeat many times. The number will repeat many times, so we use for loop here. So we use for I equal to 2, this semicolon, a less and equal to num divided by 2 semicolon and plus 2. Yes. And in the for loop, we also need to have curly brackets. Now we do if statement. If numbers modulus, this is modulus I equal to 0, result equal to 1. And this, okay. And after this, we need to type a break here. Break is used to terminating the loop if numbers equal to 1. Okay. After this, if else statement. If result equal to 1, if you view is right. If result equal to 1, so it is not a prime number. This printf is a output. If we compile and run the program, this statement will output. We will see in the display. This is the function of printf. So after printf, we also need to semicolon, and this is because it is the number, so we use percentage d, and d have a double comma, and we must input the num. So, else if result is not equal to 1, so the numbers is prime number. This statement also will display in the output. So in this we put return 0 semicolon, and this is the function declarator. Function declarator is follow the function prototype here. It must same, but the function declarator no need to put the semicolon. It does not put the semicolon. And also in the function declarator, we must put the curly bracket. In the function declarator, we use integer n semicolon, and printf. This statement also will display in the output. And so this we use scanf. Scanf is a input statement, and in the scanf we must be a text enclosed in double quotes. It contains the information for interpreting the entire data for connecting it into internal representation in memory. Example: integer, float, character, or string. This is integer. Integer we use d, and this must percentage d, and this symbol. This we put n because we follow this. This we put n, so this also put n, and this return n also same this. Okay, now that's all for the example. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Wong. I'm now to showing you all about the function with argument with no return value. And here comes the code. Include stdlh, void for the argument, check display, and int for the integer, and num for variable. But this num can be using as anything you like. For easier, we using the num. And here int main, int integer, and here for the num, the variable. And come the input, and printf, enter positive, enter to check, to ask the user to enter the number, and the scanf for the code, percentage d for int, and the variable num, and don't forget the %. And check display num. Here also can be anything, and will be connected to here for the argument, and return 0. And here come again word check display int num, int and I for the variable for I, and result the int for int variable, and result is equals to 0. And now we are using the for loop, and I equals to 2, I is smaller than num, the type num, and lesser and divided by 2, and I plus plus I is increasing. If num, the remainder of num is equal to result is equals to 0, result equals to 1, break. And here is the formula for here, the formula and output. Now I'm gonna explain output. If result is equals to 1, result is equals to 1, and printf, you printf the output here, and it's not prime, or output here is prime number, and here is the variable. And for the output, no ampersand. And now I'm gonna show you the output. Now enter positive, enter to check, and positive number to 5. And so here show it 5 is prime. So thank you.